Hey everyone, it's been a while since we've done a Jatt recap, and maybe it'll seem a little weird to listen to because there's nothing that you've seen to recap since the last time we did this was right after summer finals when we narrowly lost to Cloud9 and they went to MSI. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on in our offseason and what some of our thoughts are going into summer split, or actually just the continuation of the season. Because unlike previous years where there's been championship points or no carryover, the 6 weeks of the regular season are what carries over. It's a little bit strange for us to think about because we had 3 weeks of lock-in tournament, which don't count, 6 weeks of regular season, which do count, and then 4 weeks of playoffs, which ultimately are thrown out. But all we can do is look at the standings and understand that's where we start from. So we're 12-6, we're 1 game out of first, we're tied with TSM, and our goal is to win the summer split, and actually our goal is to dominate. But getting there is obviously going to be a bit of a process. So during the offseason, we did our best to try and actually take an offseason so that we could have energy for the 9-week sprint that is ahead of us before playoffs, which are going to be 4 more weeks. So really it's like 4 months straight. And that's even before Worlds. So as you can tell, like not taking a breath in between spring and summer would be really costly. So we did our best to do that. In terms of approach, we're going to try and remain as flexible as possible. And we don't want to be in a situation where we're chasing the meta too much, but instead we want to be the ones that are at the forefront and really trying to make sure we're getting reps on the best picks. I think it's something we did well towards the end of last split, where we successfully added Seraphine and we got a lot better at Sanatom Kench and even won a few games on Sion. That type of diversity, I think, is going to give us as much strength as possible going into the rest of the season. And looking ahead to our week 1 opponents, we got a pretty intense schedule right off the bat. We played TSM on the first day, who we beat in the, losers final last year. And then we have C9 on Sunday. So number 1 and 3 in the standings right off the bat. And what I'll say is our plan is obviously to beat them, but we definitely have the long-term view in our minds. It's 27 more games in the summer split. So whatever happens in these first 3, whether we win or whether we lose, it's gonna be about what happens next. So watching the season, have an open mind, we'll keep you updated, and we're gonna win.